We are camped at Walker Lake and we're getting ready to go. And if you peek under here, you can see Archie is all ready to go. He wants to be under the blankies for the drive today. So we'll just let him do that. And then, if we look up forward here, you can see Poppy is all set to go. She's in the command station, but as soon as the engine starts, she'll run down into her carrier. That's where she feels safe when going. Okay, so we have things are just about stowed away here, and look at this view we've got out the back window. I mean, is that something or not? Walker Lake near Hawthorn, Nevada. All right, let's go take a walk outside here and look at it. Look at those mountains. And that's what we've been looking at this morning with coffee. Couple of mountains over here too. Apparently they've had pretty good snowfall this year, so the water level is recovering a little bit. But it's kind of an interesting story here. Walker Lake used to be quite the fishing lake around these parts. So here's our little cabana right next to our camp spot. But Walker Lake used to be a really popular fishing spot known for cutthroat trout. And so that is the view looking out over Walker Lake. We've got a little pop-up tent truck camper below us. There is our truck camper. And we're in a drive-through spot higher up on the lake. The water level is definitely lower this year than it was when I was here a couple of years ago. So Walker Lake is a lake where it has a river coming in, but no river leading out. And so the problem is that there's increased agriculture, and that draws harder on the river that supplies the lake. So one of the things that's happened is the salinity level in the lake keeps getting higher and higher and higher. So now, in the last few years, I guess all the cutthroat trout that the lake was famous for have either died off or they're now endangered, but they don't allow fishing on the lake anymore. And it's kind of too bad. It's kind of suffering the same fate that the Salton Sea suffered, on a smaller scale anyway. But so maybe with a few good years of snow and rain and better water management, they might be able to get fishing back into the lake. It's kind of hard to see the camera here with all this light. Okay, so then we have the town of Hawthorn way down at that end of the lake, the south end of the lake. Hawthorn is the world's largest military munitions depot, and I guess that it is for naval ammunitions. Seems kind of far inland for Navy ammunition to be stored, but far inland is hard for your foes to reach. So it has, what else is going on with it? Yeah, there's a rail station there, and I guess that the military has the base set up so that it can rapidly increase within just a couple of weeks to full operating level. But I thought that was kind of an interesting little tidbit. So anyway, if you when you drive down here, we're in the sports fishermen's BLM camp area, and if you look closely, you can see the road down there, and the water level used to be pretty close to the height of the road. I believe that the water level right now is about 187 feet lower than it was back in the 1930s. So if you look here, we are probably under maybe 50 or 80 feet of water where we're camped right now. All this used to be underwater. It's just a shame. And I don't know for sure or not, but I would imagine that when it had a full reservoir, that water flowed out somewhere in the south end. Okay, so that is it. Just waiting for the lovely Miss Kelly to get her stuff all wrapped up together, and then we will be on our way heading back north to Seattle. So you can see another camper just down the way from us, and way down the way is a pit toilet. And so looking along there, you can kind of see the height and depth of the shoreline on the lake, and just imagine the water level going way up there to the road, near the road. Okay, so we are going to get hopping now. We got to put on some miles today. So I hope you found this interesting, and we will see you later.